Hi, welcome to the old Waialua sugar mill. Have you been here before, sir? Well, it's pretty cool. This used to be an old sugar mill and it was in operation for about 100 years. They only closed down in 1996. When they closed, they basically abandoned this place, and a lot of little small companies came and rented out this abandoned warehouse space. And one of the other things they've done is, in this former sugar land, they leased a lot of the land to former workers, and so they have a little farmer's market here across the way. And the other thing they're doing is they're growing coffee and chocolate here. They're growing this up on the hill about 4 miles up. They grow the Waialua coffee, but something even more special than that is the Waialua chocolate that they're growing about 1,000 yards from here, right beside the little creek here. But it's quite rare. It's very small. It's only about 20 acres. And right out the back door is where they do all the milling and the processing. And by processing, basically, they just do the fermenting and drying. So this is what the cacao pods look like. These grow on these trees, and there's the little beans inside. You can see the little fruit flies. These are actually part of the fermenting process. They get inside, all these bugs get in there and eat away some of the rubbish part and create a little bit of heat. Right here on the top, this is all cocoa. Oh, wow. And cacao is the term they use for the raw form of the fruit. So the cacao tree and the cacao pods. But after you start to process it, which means ferment and then to dry it, now it's actually known as cocoa or cocoa. These wooden barrels here. This is all cocoa beans are fermenting inside of that. And all they do is they cut open those pods, scoop out the beans and put them in there, and cover them with banana leaf and then a burlap sack on top. And in about 6 days, they'll stir them a couple of times, but then it'll be all nice and fermented. And then they spread them out here and dry them on these racks.
How long do they dry before they're ready to?
They dry out here about 8-10 days, or sometimes a couple of weeks if these guys can get them. Right here on the right, these are a couple of cacao trees. And these are just samples. The fields are about 1,000 yards away from here, but you can see the cacao just grows right out of the trunk and the branches of the tree. And when it turns that pretty yellow or red color, it'll be ripe, and they just pop those open and ferment them, and off they go. We keep all our Waialua chocolate right here inside the fridge here. So we have the extra dark, 70%. We've got the semi-sweet, that's 55%. And then we also have a milk chocolate, which is 38%. But it's real nice and creamy. And then one kind of thing that we do that's kind of special here is we do this Waialua coffee, chocolate covered coffee beans. And we do Big Island Mac Nuts covered with the Waialua chocolate, and we also do milk chocolate Mac Nuts. And all this is 100% Waialua grown chocolate. So there you go.